Good morning. So we are going to start today topic the balancing of ion electron method. Balancing of the chemical equation by ion electron method. Okay. Let me write balance of chemical equation by ion electron. Balance of the chemical equation by the ion electron method. So before discussing this balancing this topic, we should have the knowledge on the redox reaction also. What is the oxidation reaction? What is the reduction reaction? So very simply, just for your understanding, just I am telling the GRLO. Just remember this word. So G stands for gain of electron. G stands for gain of electron. That is the G stands for. R stands for reduction. So that means gain of electron is reduction. L stands for loss of electron. L stands for loss of electron. And O stands for oxidation. So this simple word you have to remember. GRLO. The gain of electron reduction, loss of electron oxidation. Very simple. GRLO. Glow. Okay. So the GRLO, the gain of electron reduction, loss of electron oxidation. GRLO. So that is gain reduction, loss oxidation. So that is one more term we have to remember. OAG. That is another one. OAG stands for oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent, OA, gain electron. So what is the oxidizing agent? Oxidizing agent means which oxidize other but reduce itself, that we know. But how to know from the ion equation? So normally what happens, the oxidizing agent gain electron. Next is the RAL. The RAL means reducing agent. RAL means reducing agent, that loss electron. Okay. So three words for our requirement. So one is the GRLO, gain reduction loss oxidation. The oxidation is an electronic process where the loss and the gain of electron takes place. Okay. So gain and the loss of electron takes place, that is the redox reactions. But the oxidation and reduction never takes place simultaneously. Never takes place. So the oxidation and reduction never takes place independently. It takes simultaneously. That's why it is called the redox reaction. So two types of redox reactions are there. One is the direct redox reactions, where the electron transfer in the same solution. Another is the indirect redox reactions, where the electron transfer through the electronic wire, through the conductor. So in one compartment the oxidation is there, another compartment reduction will be there, and electron transfer through the electronic wire, and that is the basic principle of the battery. The used different battery, even your mobile battery also. So there is a transfer of electron from the one anode to, from one cell to another cell, or we can say from the anode to cathode. So during the flow of electron, it produces electricity. That is the source of electricity or energy in this world. Major source. Okay, so for this concerned chapter, so these three words you have to remember: GRLO, gain reduction, loss oxidation, OAG, oxidizing agent gain electron, and a reducing agent loss electron. OAG, RAL, GRLO. These three things you have to remember. Okay. Again repeating, GRLO, gain reduction loss oxidation, OAG, oxidizing agent gain electron, RAL, reducing agent loss electrons. That you have to remember. That will be very helpful to you in a next to understand the concept. So, what are the steps required to balance by the ion electron method? So the steps are not given in books. So that is the own development. So that you have to understand. There will be no such equation in this world. You cannot balance any equation in this world. Whatever the equation you can balance it by ion electron method. If you understand the concept. The steps, different steps. The step 1, convert molecular equation to ionic form, to ionic equation. If it if it is given in the molecular form, then our first duty is to convert to the ionic form. And if it is given in the ionic form, most of the times ionic form is given. If it is given in the ionic form, there is no need to convert it anything. So that is already given. That is one step will be omitted, not required. Step 1. Then the step 2 is divide the equation in two half reaction. The step we can say for the ionic equation, this is the first step. Divide the equation into two half reactions. That is the first step. We have to divide the equation. Let us take the example. MnO4 minus Fe2 plus in H plus presence, in presence of H plus, it is converted to Mn plus 2 plus 4H2, sorry, plus Fe plus 3. So we have to balance this equation. To balance this equation, because it is already in the ionic form, it is a very common equation, mostly asked many times. That's why I am choosing this one. So to balance this equation that is already in the ionic form, the step 1 will be not required here. So the step 2 will be required. Divide the equation into two half reactions. So two half reactions means the MnO4 minus converted to Mn plus 2. MnO4 minus never converted to Fe plus 3. That is required. It needs your knowledge. So which one will be converted to which one? So नीम का गच्छ में तो आम नहीं फलता है ना, तो इसीलिए तो जो जैसा है वो ऐसा कन्वर्ट होता है. तो MnO4 minus means it is converted to Mn plus 2, not Fe plus 3. Because we know the one element can never convert it to another element. There is no such method developed yet now. The one element can convert it to another element. Though the radioactivity it is possible, but if not chemically, it is not possible. The iron can never convert it to manganese. Okay. So the first step is you have to divide the equation into two half reactions. So the MnO4 minus converted to Mn plus 2. That medium is acidic. H plus is given. That is indicate the medium is acidic. And Fe plus 2 converted to Fe plus 3. So I have divided the equation into two half reactions. Draw a line between it. So we have to draw a line below it. So what will happen? So the step 1 is completed. Let me this one. Then I have to write the step 3. What is the step 3? Step 3 states that step 3 states that so step 3 states that the balance the each half reaction. दोनों half reaction, both of the half reaction to be balanced. Balance both half reaction. As to convert to the half reaction, then balance the both half reaction. So both of the half reaction to be balanced by ion electron method. And step 4, add two half reaction in such a manner number of electron loss or gain. Add two half reaction in such a manner the number of electron loss gain must be equal. Add the two half reaction in such a manner the number of electron loss gain must be equal. When we will add the two half reaction after the balancing, then the number of electron loss gain must be equal. We will discuss this things, we can understand. I will explain through this only. So what are the steps? First step is, if it is molecular form, then our first step is you have to convert to the ionic form. If it is ionic form, there is no need to convert. The step 2 is divide the equation into two half reactions. Then step 3 is balance the each half reaction by the ion electron method. Then step 4 is, after the balancing, the two half reactions should be added in such a manner the number of electron loss gain must be equal. The number of electron loss must be equal to the number of electron gain. Okay. So next is the balance of the half reaction. How we can balance the half reaction? That we have to discuss. Balance of half reaction. Half reaction, how it will be balanced by the ion electron method. So for this there is some steps are also there. This is for the step 3. Step 3 the sub steps are there. Under the step 3, how the balance of the half reaction, how it can be possible. Okay. So the balance of the half reaction, the first step is balance the atom other than oxygen and hydrogen. Except the oxygen and hydrogen, any other atoms are there, you have to balance. You don't forget this step, otherwise you will face difficulty. So first step is you have to balance the atom other than the oxygen and hydrogen. Oxygen and hydrogen, without oxygen and hydrogen, any other atoms are there, it need to be balanced. Balance the other than the oxygen and hydrogen. Step 2, balance oxygen and hydrogen. So the oxygen and hydrogen, to balance the oxygen and hydrogen, it need the medium constant. Medium constant means what type of medium we are using. Medium, that will depends upon the medium. Because if it is acidic medium, then there will be surplus H plus ion will be there. Then we can balance with the help of H plus. If the medium is alkaline, then there is surplus OH minus will be there. So with the help of OH minus ion, we can balance the oxygen and the hydrogen. So that's why it is very important to know the medium. So acidic medium. Acidic medium, there is surplus H plus. Basic medium, that is surplus OH minus. Acidic medium and the basic medium is surplus OH minus. So this medium is also applicable for the neutral. You may ask what happened to the neutral medium. The neutral medium also the basic medium type you can take the balancing. So in the acidic medium, if one side is having more hydrogen atom, maybe left side, maybe right side, any side is having more hydrogen atom. For one hydrogen atom, one H plus to be added to other side. So if one side, if the left hand side contain more hydrogen, 5 number of hydrogen more, then right hand side will 5H plus. So according to that, to balance the hydrogen atom, you have to add H plus ion to the other side. Similarly, to balance oxygen atom, you have to add 2H plus ion to the same side and 1H2O to the other side. If the oxygen atom is there in some cases, if the left side or right side is having more oxygen atom, the number of oxygen, if it is 5 more oxygen is there, 3 more oxygen is there, 4 more oxygen is there, accordingly, for one oxygen atom, 2H plus ion to be added, because the medium is acidic, we are having only H plus excess, and H2O to be added to the other side. It is very important, these steps. Other things are not important. This step is very important. To balance the hydrogen atom in alkaline medium, you have to add one OH minus to the same side and one H2O to the other side. So to balance the hydrogen atom, we have to add one OH minus ion and one H2O to the opposite side. So the side which contain hydrogen atom, to the same side you have to add OH minus ion and to the other side you have to add H2O. So then similarly, for the balance of the oxygen atom, you have to add one H2O to the same side and a 2 OH minus ion to the opposite side. So in alkaline medium, in order to balance the oxygen atom, you have to add one H2O to the same side and 2 OH minus to the opposite side. You see, all things are on the basis of the heat and trial balancing method. Hydrogen, if it is more, 1H plus for one hydrogen. If oxygen is more, 2H plus means 2H plus O means CH2O. If the hydrogen atom is more in alkaline or neutral medium, then OH minus ion to the same side and H2O to the opposite side. You can understand. If the oxygen atom is more this side, it is OH2O to the same side and a 2 OH minus ion to the other side. This is the very important step. So what we have discussed in 1 and 2, that is the material balance. Actually, different types of balance are happening in the chemical equation. Balance of the atom, that is called the material balance. Balance of the charge, that is called the charge balance. The charge balance always takes place with the help of electrons. Heat balance is also there in thermochemical reactions. In thermochemical reaction, you have to balance the heat content of the reactant and heat content of the product. According to that, it may be the exothermic and endothermic nature. That heat loss may be there, heat gain may be there. That depends upon the energy content or heat content of the reactant and the products. So we are concerned about the balance of this equation. So this step 1 and 2, that is concerned about the material balance, atom balance. Then step 3, the charge balance. How the charge balance is possible? Charge balance. For the charge balance, you have to add electron to positively excess side. The side which contain more positive charge, you have to add electron. For one charge, you have to add one electron, one positive charge. Or negatively deficient side. Or a negatively deficient side. Okay. So the add electron to the positively excess side or a negatively deficient sides. So you have to add electron to the positive excess side, the which side contain more positive charge. One electron carries -1 charge. So to balance the positive charge, you have to add -1 or electron. And for the negatively deficient side, the side which contains less negative charge, you can add the electron because electron carries one negative charge. So with the help of electron, you can balance the charge. So this is all about the balance of the half reaction. So I will explain you the first the two half reaction balancing. Then afterwards, then I will explain you the balancing of the other equations. Let me remove. If you have written all these things, I hope you have written. Only top one I am removing. So myself is Barik sir. You might have heard my name. So earlier I am not posting anything. So I thought in lockdown period let me do something for my loving students and for our country. So so let me balance one half reaction. MnO4 minus. It is converted to in acidic medium. It is converted to Mn plus 2. So first of all, I will explain you how to balance this equation. 2-3 half reaction. Then we will proceed forward. So MnO4 minus converted to Mn plus 2. This is the permanganate ion. This is the manganese ion. So you see in this equation, the other than oxygen, there is nothing to be balanced. This side is one manganese, this side is one manganese. So manganese, both sides, the manganese is balanced for. So we doesn't need to balance the manganese atom because there is only one both sides. But the oxygen this side is 4, but that side oxygen, nothing, no oxygen is there. So oxygen needs to be balanced. The medium is acidic, H plus is given means medium is acidic. For the oxygen balance, you have to add 2 H plus to the same side and 1 H2 to the opposite side because of the 4 oxygen. 4 oxygen means for 1 oxygen you have to add 2 H plus ion 1 H2 to the opposite side. For the 4 oxygen, you have to add 8 H plus ion. 4 into 2 means 8 H plus ion and 4 H2 to the opposite side. So from this equation, what we understand? So we have added 8 H plus ion. 8 H plus ion, other side 4 into 2, that is also 8 H plus, 8 hydrogen atom. 4 oxygen atom this side. The material balance is almost completed. Then we have to go for the charge balance. So we have to go for the charge balance. So what is the concept of the charge balance? You see, it is written here. Add electron to the positively excess side. The side which contains more positive charge, you have to add electron to that side. You see, this side charge is plus 8 positive charge and 1 negative charge. The net charge will be plus 7. 8 positive charge. 8H plus means 8 positive charge. MnO4 minus means 1 negative charge. Total, it will be plus 7. But the other side, that is the plus 2 is there. Only plus 2 charge is there. So how to balance it? Which side is excess? That is very important, you have to know. This side is excess. This side is plus 7, this side is plus 2. So it plus 7 means it will be plus 5 extra 5 positive charge is there. Clear? So it is plus 7, it is plus 2. 5 extra positive charge. So our concept is you have to add electron to the positively excess side. Positively excess side means this side is the positively excess side. How much we have to add? So we have to add 5 electron. We have to add 5 electron. So that means 5 electron to be added here because it is plus 7, this is plus 2, extra 5 electron added. Plus 5, 7 and 5 electron means minus 5. So that is equal to plus 2 and the other side is also plus 2. That is the concept. So you can understand. So this side is plus 7 and then minus 5 is added because the 5 electron, 1 electron carries minus negative charge. So after this, it will become plus 2 and other side become plus 2. So we can say the equation is both materially and charge balance is there. Material balance, atom balance and charge balance both is there. So now this is the complete of the balance of the half reactions. So now this half reaction is completely balanced. So what I have explained, earlier we have taken the other half reaction was the Fe plus 2 and the other side is Fe plus 3. I have taken that example. So Fe plus 2 and Fe plus 3, that is only Fe is there, the atom is balanced condition, only charge balance will be needed. Plus 2 and plus 3, it may be acidic medium, but there is nothing oxygen and hydrogen there, nothing to balance here. So plus 2 and plus 3, we have to add electron to the positive excess side. Here positive excess side is plus 3 and it is plus 2. Only one electron, one negative charge will be added. So just recall the step 4. Step 4, what I have told. After the balancing of the half reaction, you have to add the two half reactions in such a manner the number of electron loss gain must be equal. Number of electron loss gain must be equal. So here it is the 5 electrons are there. Here it is only 1 electron. So to balance it, we have to multiply 5 here. So that 5 electron and 1 electron into 5, the 5 will be cancelled. So the number of electron loss gain must be equal. That is completed. So after that you add the two half reactions. So that is the MnO4 minus 8H plus. If anything to be cancelled in both sides, you can cancel it first. Then 5Fe2 plus. It is converted to Mn plus 2 4H2O plus 5Fe plus 3. So this way the equation balancing is completed. You see that is 8H plus 5 plus 2, that is the balancing of the equation is completed. I will explain you one more equation. Let it be there. I will explain you the one more equation to balance it. So that is the Cr2O7 minus 2. Cr2O7 minus 2 and I minus, it is converted to Cr plus 3 plus I2. That is also in the acidic medium. So this is the question number 2. I can explain. This is the question number 1. So first step is divide the equation into two half reactions, Cr2O7 minus 2. It is converted to Cr plus 3. Medium is acidic, that you have completed. Other half reaction is I minus, it is converted to I2. So the step 1, divide the equation into half reaction, you have completed. Balance the half reaction, now we can complete. Now you see, this side is a chromium number 2, two number of chromium is there, but the other side is only 1 chromium. Step 1, you have to multiply 2, then the chromium atom both sides is balanced. So after the balancing of the chromium atom, then you have to go for the oxygen atom, because the medium is acidic. So for one oxygen, we can add 2H plus and 1 H2 to the other side. For 7 oxygen, what we have to do? We have to multiply the 14H plus to the same side and 7H2 to the opposite side. 7H2 to the opposite side. So then we have to go for the charge balance. This side is plus 14 and minus 2. The net charge is plus 12 and this side 2 into plus 3, that is equal to plus 6. So one side is plus 12 and the other side is plus 6. So then what is our requirement? We have to balance the charge with the help of electrons. So to balance it, this side is 14 plus and minus 2 plus 12 and this side plus 6. So we can add 6 number of electrons so that it can be balanced. So now this half reaction is balanced. Then you have to go for the second half reaction, I minus converted to I2. That way number of atoms difference is there, so we multiply 2 here. So then it is 2 electron will be there. The charge balance is there, minus 2 minus charge and 2 electron is there. So then we have to, what you have to do, that is 6 electron and it is 2 electron. So this equation to be multiplied by 3. This equation to be multiplied by 3. So after multiplying, now you 6 electron and 6 electron will be cancel each other. So after the cancellation, you see the total equation, the two half reaction to be added here. That is Cr2O7 minus 2, that is 14H plus 6I minus converted to 2Cr plus 3 plus 7H2O plus 3I2. Now this equation is also balanced. This equation is also balanced. So this way you can balance any equation. In the next video, I will explain you how to balance the disproportionation reaction or in the alkaline medium balance. So, okay, thank you, and this is the Barik Sir's chemistry classes, and I hope you will subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.